the marketing part is still something I'm still trying to get down. Still trying to, because I honestly just don't have finance the budget to compete with the Facebook ads, dude. Like I get it, it works, but it's a major hole in your wallet, bro. Because if
Investment.
you spend like 3 or 4 grand on some ads and you only convert 20%, or if you're not getting the proper convert back and making your money back from the marketing, and you just wasted money. So what I've been doing, bro, I just literally every single day I just go out and pass out cards. I'll just go up to people randomly and say, hey, check me out. Some people take the card, some people throw it on the ground, but I get 1,000 cards for $40. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do it the old way, the way the landscapers used to do. They just go put the card on the doors or card on the houses and stuff like that, or give cards out when you see people and stuff like that. That's what I do. So I just go out and pass cards out every single day. I probably pass out 100 cards like in like 2 days. 50 cards a day, probably easily. And then I go to the grocery stores. I basically go to where they at. And if I see them, someone that looks like they got some fashion sense, give them a card. That's how I built Tell the Truth. Like I literally passed out in the month of January, probably 1,500 cards. And now I'm at like close to 1,000 followers. I just hustled all day, bro. I'm talking about like from sunrise to sunset, just passing cards out daily, bro.
Now, do you have a way of like tracking that? This audience or this buyer came from a card or from.
Now, the other day, someone ordered something. Her name, I want to put business out. Her name was like Courtney or something. I didn't know who she was. She ordered. I was like, who this? I checked and I was like, oh, okay. I had no idea who she came from, bro. Don't know who she is. That I already know who she came from. She came from me passing the card out. But like that person might got the card and be like, it might have not been for them, but they might have been like, hey, but my homegirl likes this kind of stuff, so I'm gonna send her the card. I'm gonna send her the website, stuff like that. So I'm just hoping that all the cards that I passed out over the last month, it just comes in like a snowball effect to where the demand just gets crazy.
Now, do you find that to be less common these days? People kind of handing out things and then promotion?
Yeah, because when I go up to people sometimes and give them a card, like they be like, okay. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to get your number. No, I just want to give you this card. Like that's all I want. And like, cause like some of the girls, like, they be attractive and stuff like that. And they be thinking the first time, like if someone comes up to them, they think, oh, another nigga, this nigga want my number or something. I'm like, hey, love the outfit. I just want to give you this card. I'm a new designer in the area. Here you go. Like, oh, okay. I'm gonna check you out. And just walk off. And then like you can tell like psychologically, they be like, this nigga didn't even ask for my number. Okay. And then they go check me out. So like you can tell like they be confused, bro.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely the way to promote back in the day, and I definitely felt that's become less and less.
That's the way I'm gonna do it until like, obviously we grow to the point to where like we can do big marketing campaigns with celebrities and stuff like that. But until then, you're gonna see that.
Yeah, honestly, you doing it hand to hand and you doing it in person like that is almost
better, right?
Yeah, because it's like almost a novel thing to do these days because it's not as common as it used to be. People just don't go out and hustle like that, like they used to. Like they do it on social media, they hustle like that. Yeah. So to have that kind of personal interaction, I think would stand out even more in this day and age than, just having another ad on Instagram that, you see.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think that's working.
I feel like it's working too, because when I went to the grocery store the other day and she was like, oh, hey, Tell the Truth. I was like, who that? And she was like, you gave me your card last week. I was like, oh, how you doing? Like, I didn't even know who she was. So I'm like, I guess it's working.
Yeah, then that personal touch that definitely, I think that definitely sticks in people's minds more. So especially these days, you become so used to social media and the tactics that everybody uses, to get attention on there. And I think you become kind of numb.
Like, you just can't really trust like, is the social media really working? Like, do you think it's really working like that? Like, is it like, I get it. You might see people with thousands of followers and thousands of likes, but it's like, bro, I'm in the game with y'all. It is not that sweet, bro. You not getting people like that, bro. Like, I'm in it, bro. Like my layout sometimes looks better than theirs. And I'm like, yo, it's not that sweet, bro.
I think early on for sure it was definitely working early on because people weren't trained to, the social media ways and how marketing works in a community like that. I think now, as people have had Facebook, Instagram, Twitter for like so long, and I've seen these techniques, seen these ads, seen this, that it loses impact over time.
Yeah.
Which is only, increase the price of your ads, basically, to reach these people.
Yo,
actually, like,
you don't even like you, you know how, you do ads like before, like, you know how to do it. Like you show me how to do it.
Yeah.
You ain't even doing it like that no more because it's crazy.
It's just, at this point, I mean, it is beneficial. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it does get you views. It does get you brand awareness. It does get you some sort of interaction, but to the price of what it takes now to kind of cut through the noise of everybody using it.
How much is it? How much is it?
I mean, it really, obviously, like, that's a deep conversation because if we're talking the full SEO, marketing, whatever, that all depends on like what audience you're going for. And if it's a highly competitive field like fashion,
you got to spend
the price is going to be, it's going to be up here because you competing against all these other brands and people trying to get these same people's attention. So,
and they all on front page of Google.
Yeah. So, I mean, like kind of like you, obviously I'm not doing face-to-face, whatever, but we do it more organically just through interactions, having conversations like this, having podcasts, having, collaborations with artists and musicians and whatever. That personal connection with people has like far exceeded anything that we've spent on advertising, because you'll get people, but it's never really the people that are going to be there with you from the long haul, or the people that are going to be interacting with you every day, because they don't have that connection. It's just like, to them, it's just another page. Whereas I've seen this personal side of you. I've seen this personal connection. We met face, hey, tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like, so now I have this physical connection with you. And that's become such a rare thing, a novel thing in these days, especially during the pandemic, that it's anything that's made it even more valuable to kind of go that anti SEO route, because that is the way. I mean, for a long time, SEO's worked perfectly. Obviously, for a reason, that's why there's so many SEO companies out there. It's worked, and it does work. It still works, but the cost is only getting higher because people are just becoming more wise. Like, you see ads all the time that you kind of just swipe by.
I don't even look at them no more.
I mean, like, it's just like, oh, that's cool, and just keep going. You know what I mean? Or there's posts where I see an ad, it would be like sponsored or ad, and I'm just like, oh, I'm no longer interested because,
you see that part. Like, if someone does this, yo, check me out. Look at my shit, bro. This shit fire, huh?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Because you're taking that extra step.
Exactly.
And it might be only one person, but that one person could remember you for years. You know what I mean?
1 out of 100, that's solid. 1 out of 100 a day. But that's the thing that a lot of people don't know, man. Like, they don't know how many, I got like 940 followers, but bro, I started that shit from 0, bro. Yeah. That shit was hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand, bro. Like, one fan can turn into 900 in a month. So, like, I'm thankful for everybody that followed and went there and, bought some stuff and showed love on the comments. Cause it's a hard, like one of the hardest things on social media is to tell them to do something. So nobody on Instagram want to get told what to do. I'm like, yo, go check this out. They're not checking that out, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that sweet.
Especially the American audience. Yeah.
It's not that sweet, bro. Yo, repost this. It's not happening, bro. Like, it's not, bro. It's not happening. You gotta like really directly, hey, can you post this to your page? Then they'll do it.